Well, hello and welcome back yet again to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here, whether you're a first timer, long timer, cross watcher. Everybody is invited. For the first timers, definitely, maybe for some of the cross watchers, let me do a real brief review in terms of what makes this particular tarot reading different from every other tarot reading. First of all, it's archetypal. I read 8 to 10 cards. That's it. I don't fill up the table full of cards. 8 to 10 from 4 different decks, keeping it simple, keeping it very Taoist, if there is such a word. I also focus on frequencies for manifestation. I focus on one particular frequency per reading, and I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. So every day I focus on a key frequency to help you manifest and navigate your life. It is clear, it is simple, it is direct. It's the Tao philosophy. I also do something called the Hyper Shuffle. You'll see that in a moment. And I try to keep the reading within about a 10-minute window because you're busy. And this makes it very easy for you to get a very strong, guiding, empowering reading. All right, mentioned the Hyper Shuffle. This is where it all begins. Let's get to it. And there you go. There is the Hyper Shuffle for the Tao Daily Tarot reading. Let's take a look at this key frequency, this manifesting frequency, higher power. Higher power. In the day-to-day, you kind of forget that there is this connecting, unifying higher power that really kind of guides every single one of us. Because we get so distracted by the 3D, we forget the 5D. And so this is the healing frequency, the guiding frequency, the manifesting frequency for you today. Higher power. Pay attention. We move from there to the energies of coming and going. We have the Queen of Wands. This is the lady who enjoys her life, enjoys everything that life has to give. She is certainly wholehearted about everything that she does, no halfway. She has a lot of self-confidence and enthusiasm from that self-confidence. She is that joie de vivre, right? She's that joy of life. There's no question about it, and she shows it. And right along next to her, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles knows her value, knows her worth. In fact, the two queens here, the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, get along together very nicely. Because in essence, coming from different directions, they say exactly the same thing. They are valuable on their own. They value themselves. And because of that, they're queens. A good sense of joy in life and a good sense of self-worth. A very nice combination. In fact, you could say it's temperance. It's a balance, right? We have this just as the angel is here, you have this water around, but she has one foot on the rock. And that really explains the two queens that we just read, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. They cover both ends, the practical side and the joyous side, the emotional side, the logical side. That's temperance. That's balance. That's what is so very, very important. And that's what you're striving for in your life. And keeping in mind a higher power in control will help move you along that path. Because at this point, this is what you're going to be working on for the next several months at least. Connecting to that higher power. Because the past year or two, or maybe your whole life, you haven't done that. You lived by just your thinking. You lived by what you were told, right? And you bought it. And what it did was it left you in agony. Because life is not just thoughts. Life is not simply logic. It is that balance. It is that temperance. It is that, again, acclaiming the higher power. And that takes a tremendous amount of balance, but it brings a tremendous amount of joy in life. And that's what you're headed for. You want more joy. You want more connection with your life. And again, we go to the magnifier card. We have the King of Pentacles. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Two different decks, but nevertheless, the connection came in. King of Pentacles absolutely knows his value, knows his worth. Now, on one side, he can value money above all else. On the other side, he has a real sense of self-worth. And so the King and Queen of Pentacles together bring you that nice balance, that temperance, if you are searching for true value and self-worth in your life. They're the example of how important that is for everybody. Because in the end, what you're going after is the Nine of Cups. You know what will make you happy. You know what will make you fulfilled. You know what is missing in your life. It is that balance. It is that temperance that is so vital. But once you find that balance, once you connect to the higher power, and that's something that you're going to need over the next 6 months to a year, maybe more. You're going to need a good, solid connection to the higher power. Once you make that connection, the Nine of Cups always leads to the Ten of Cups. Wish fulfillment. And let's wrap up here with the vice versa cards. They tell a very good story, a repeat of what we've done. Up to this point, you've been confused. You've been getting information from all sides. A lot of it has been false. A lot of it has been just basically lies. So much stuff being thrown at you that you're blind. You can't see through the blizzard of information. And that's put you in a very difficult position. So at this point, you are on a journey to find that path to the higher power. It is essential that you make that connection to the higher power. And once you follow that path, that connection to the higher power, you get a gift. Knight of Pentacles. You get enlightenment. You get value. You get joy. It will start off small, and it will take a while to get there. But this Knight of Pentacles is your doorway to the connection of the higher power and a truly balanced life, right? The mind, the heart, the spirit all working together with the guidance of the higher power. Tap in or tap out. What a great read. Woof, 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 woof. Love it, love it, love it. Alrighty, very good. Like, subscribe, and of course, share if you choose to. Remember, the like and subscribe stuff is, I'm getting a little better at this thing. 2 thumbs up, alrighty? Let the folks at YouTube know that you appreciate it and support this tarot reading. Okay. So, as I said at the beginning, I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. I hope you are joining me again for another tarot read tomorrow. But if not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to talk tarot together, blessings.